I'd be disingenuous if I were to tell you that nothing in the Christian Bible is true. And I'd also be a liar if I told you that none of it was false either. As I've shown you all numerous of times, the New Testament authors purposely invented situations and events in an attempt to align Jesus with the messianic anointed king in the end of days. Now, it's painfully obvious to most that Jesus didn't fulfill any of the prophecies, nor was there any prophecy about a divine being who would be born of a virgin who had to die for his followers to be given heavenly salvation if they believed in him. So, why was Jesus really killed? Well, the truth lies in a few historical facts contained in the New Testament, like what was written on the wood above Jesus' cross: Yeshua of Nazareth, King of the Jews. But why is that important? For those eager to know, I'll explain. During the Roman subjugation of Judea, Nazareth and all the surrounding cities were vassal cities to Rome. So any person claiming to be a king that wasn't appointed by the Romans was viewed as someone attempting to cause an insurrection. Claiming to be a king when Pontius Pilate was already king was revolutionary speech, and the outcome usually led to crucifixion. The Christian authors used statements for Jesus saying, "I do not come to bring peace, but a sword," and suggesting that the disciples go buy swords with their money. Then when Jesus is captured, he pleads with his captors that he was recently teaching with them. So how could they accuse him of a rebellion? As many commentators and apologists will say, bringing a sword is allegory for the division his teachings would bring, which is a problem because the Messiah's message is to bring peace and turn weapons of war into pruning hooks. So any person with common sense who can read through the theology unbiasedly should clearly see why Jesus was killed historically. It has nothing to do with an orchestrated plan by God to send Jesus as a human sacrifice. Even the idea that the Jewish Sanhedrin handed Jesus over was a plot device. If Jesus' death is placed on the Jewish Sanhedrin, then that means Jesus was a sacrifice, because only the priests are allowed to sacrifice the Passover lamb in Leviticus. So they borrowed from that law to orchestrate this story. So it should be clear to any non-biased reader that these ideas had to be created well after Jesus died. From the book of Mark unto John, you can easily see how the theology has kept being added to the story. Appreciate you all tuning in. Cello the Great.